Thanks. Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. We're up and running then. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. Zielinski finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, whatever the team needs doing, this guy can provide it. He can pick out a pass with the best of them, and he's not afraid to roll his sleeves up and do the ugly work too. So I think his manager's going to be looking to him to prevent the opposition.
Takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Luis Enrique does really well there, strong defending. Now it's Batistuta. Knocks it out wide. Serginho, quick look, he's rising! And he makes no mistake. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is a fine, little doubt, that is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's DiMarco. Zielinski. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Zielinski. Barella. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball comes in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Played into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Zielinski. De Vrij cuts out the pass. Knocks it into space. Zielinski. Lobotka. The muscular approach does pay off here. And it's Van Basten. Serginho. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Could be danger here. Barella. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldinho. And this is Batis, and he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Damian. Barella. And the pass is intercepted. Van Basten. And it's Van Basten. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Zielinski. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Zielinski. And this is Batistuta. That's a shade optimistic. Barella. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Serginho wants to run onto this. Batistuta! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Barella, and he's quick to return it. Zielinski, Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. This is a promising build-up. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Serginho's cross. Baresi. Van Basten. And Batistuta! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
DiMarco. Strong running down that left flank. And he's being shifted off it. Zielinski. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitution for Milan, number 6, Locatelli. Coming on to replace him is number 95, Alessandro Bastoni. Substitution.
Inter Milan get the second half going. And here's Ronaldinho. Nice interception, well timed. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bastoni, quality ball. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Keeper's got good distance on that. DiMarco. Now the cross. And he was alert to it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Takes the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Sneijder is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. DiMarco goes short. Nice control. Darmian crosses. Oh, good effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a cute ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's running through. Batistuta! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
He's being urged to shoot.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the break is on.
For this match was 96,847.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And it's Van Basten. Barella, who's set up one goal so far. Di Marco. To Barella. And it's Lobotka. Di Marco. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta. Now it's Conceição. Lobotka. Here's Zielinski. Now he's got space here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Barella. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Barella. Batistuta. Oh, shooting chance! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution for Milan, number 9, Van
The two
Basten.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Milan leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Serginho. Di Marco. Referee has just said play on. And here's the chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the finish! Goal! Inter! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Substitution for Milan, number 27.
Milan have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Inter Milan drag themselves back again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. tail's most definitely up now.
Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
And a header!
Milan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a...
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Totti. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for...
Decent chance!
Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. And here's Batistuta.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And a chance!
Totti. It's a good surge, he's making up the left-hand side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Barella. And the number on the board is 3. Costa Curta. Barella. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Chance!
He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Milan now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe...
And that is as far as it goes. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Çalhanoğlu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
There's the shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Ribery. Oh, good spread. Noslin. Barella. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball swung in. Mario Gila is there, and he can get that clear. Can he spark a counter here? Adriano. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Noslin. Threads one in. Adriano. And this is Adriano. He's on it. Can he get away? Now it's Çalhanoğlu. No, just not quite. Now it's Conceição. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's on his own. Tries a shot. And it's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency.
Adriano! And the keeper could only will that wide of the post.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played. Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get it through? And the shot's on here. Real chance! Played out to the left flank. Now it's Zaccagni. That has not gone well. Bastoni. Locatelli. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. Oh, well played. Ribery. Zaccagni. Now, can they get him away? And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And here's Zaccagni. There will be a throw-in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Van Basten. Now it's Conceição. Now it's Van Basten. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Barella, ready to try one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Well, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Noslin. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Barella. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Adriano. Ribery. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Zielinski. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Tavares. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Lazio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Some resolute defending there. Barella. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Serginho. It's a goal kick. Barella picks it up from the goal kick.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rovella looking for options for movement. Impressive jump. Yes! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3.
Substitution for Milan, number 95.
They're on the move again.
Coming on to replace him is
Nice interception.
number
His
15.
positioning was spot on. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Pass somewhat off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Out for a throw. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Lazio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barella goes short. Here comes the cross. Oh, shooting chance! Lazio are looking to go forward now. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Kalulu, back towards the middle. And it's Barella. Baresi. Serginho is onto it in a flash. That's good running with the ball. And this is Batistuta. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Locatelli.
The attendance for this match
Barella.
was 96,000.
Milan still have the cards to affect this game. This is a promising build-up. Zielinski shapes to shoot! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Milan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Gets a good foot in there. So, third corner of the game. And the shot! And it's in! And that takes him up to double figures. The first significant goal-scoring landmark. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Mario Gila calmly anticipates. Van Basten. Francisco Conceição. Oh, well measured. And he's running through. Tries one from range. And he's spooned it over the bar.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And that is out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Barella. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, it's come loose. And here's Zielinski. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he shoots! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Milan are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's put paid to the danger. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Serginho. Barella. He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nicely aimed pass. Serginho is onto this. Tavares is there to clear. That's a throw. Looking for the run. And instinct. Oh, good effort!
There will be 3 minutes
Goal
added
kick.
time.
No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Now it's Barella. Conceição. He's cut it out. And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
That's the keeper's ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you... Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. So things are underway. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Tito. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, what has happened here? Serginho. Now, can they get him away? Has a look up and delivers. And he's there to clear it. And he's got decent chance! Goal, Milan! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space.
This is actually quite a courageous...
Towering header! Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring.
The goal for Milan.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Gabriel Batistuta.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Zielinski. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Batistuta. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Darmian did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stefan de Vrij. Barella. Can he get on the end of this? Van Basten. Barella. And it's Zielinski. Looking to play him in. Zielinski. Taz. And this... And Batistuta! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
De Vrij kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zielinski tries to play it through. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's bustling through.
And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error, and that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.